By the Emperor's light, another warp breach! Purge the heretics for the Emperor!
Hello my friends and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. So, last time, we screwed around on the lower decks and are slowly making our way to the Cult of the Bloodspun Web. But, we've got some leveling up to do. Oh god, I really hope that I can get rid of this by the time I go back up to the main deck. Hopefully it's a trauma and not fully permanent like it keeps saying. Because minus 10 to perception for the rest of the game for going around the wrong corner kinda sucks ass. But where are we? I believe do we want to go with awareness? Tech use is 3. We'll go with logic. I can't go with logic? Alright, then we're gonna go with awareness. And then... yeah, perception. Especially because we just took a hit. Alright, next up is Abelard. So, we want... where is ramming speed? Here it is. Increases charge distance by +3 cells. That's going to help us out. And then we want... how's your strength? 40? Yeah, we'll go with strength. And then Adira, we are going with, no, we needed lore warp. Okay, you know what, we'll go with Medicaid, that way you can actually heal people. And then let's go willpower. Now Argenta. Alright, we want unfaltering fire. Here it is. Rapid fire no longer reduces damage. Yes, please. And then agility. Alright, next up is Cassia. Let's go with awareness and fellowship. She's going to need a lot of that in the future. Now this is the difficult one. So we've already gotten this. Each attack made by the Blade Dancer increases the damage of all subsequent attacks they make this turn by 5%. Stacks 3 times. Parry is increased by toughness bonus and attacker's melee critical chance. Blessed Scars. Okay, so that one's pretty good. Feel no pain. It costs wounds. They gain half of the wounds. +3 weapon skill, +3 agility. Ooh. So far, we're gonna go with that one. That's also really good. That's also really good. Deals double damage to... This is going to be the boss killer. Yeah, we'll go with that one for now. Okay, we're getting another talent next level, so... I think I might go with Killing Rhythm after this. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go with Guillotine this time. And then... let's go with Strength. Alright. Alright, I think we're good. Now, let's try and figure out where they want us to go. Rogue Trader has decided to get a first-hand view of his subjects' daily life on the freight line. That will involve visiting even the darkest corners of the bay. Visit the bay's forbidden areas. Every society breeds its outcast and misfits. Seeing their miserable existence firsthand is essential for completing the picture of life in this bay. Become the flagship's blood. So we've gotten 3 of these. I've been following the symbols, but last time we kind of hit a dead end. Wait a second. No, that's just the old man. The food vat is protected from the vicious, hungry crowd by equally vicious thugs wielding makeshift weapons. Anything around here? Ooh. Lush yellow-green moss covers the walls of the slums, seeming to especially favor the warm, moist pipes. Judging by the marks, the people here regularly shear off the moss only for it to grow back again.
Always keep.
Is there anything? Nope. Nothing in there. Here we go. Oh, wrong button. Sorry about that. Here we go. The longer you stare at the mark, the quieter the sounds of the station become. The shadows grow longer and seem to stretch in the direction of the adjacent station. Anything to loot? It's really hard to see the sort of street level around here. Here we go. Thank you. I need as much cargo as I can physically carry. Oh, that's kind of cool that we're under the trains. Anything over here? Nothing? Like I said, it's really hard to try and figure out. Oh, God.
Thing.
Thank you, Cabela. Crumpled scrap of parchment. Give our gifts to the one who sees nothing but hears everything. Then the truth will be revealed to you.
I always have a backup plan.
I think they might have failed. They threw that note in the trash can. Hello? My lungs are filled with the decay of lifeless bodies. They are flashing toxic colors. Please do not touch anything. The stench of decaying bodies creeps into your throat and lungs, forming a sticky film lining your airwaves. Ah. That is absolutely disgusting. Is there more loot up here? Oh, that's progress. Stop being so bloody difficult. What's that thing the death cultists say? Your time has come, or what have you? Oh, I think I went the wrong way. No, please, what did I do? Oh, God. Talk about being everywhere at once. How about we take this stuff to the marketplace? We'll get to eat soup tonight. That was fucked up. You're supposed to kick people in front of trains, not slow-moving fans.
Money to be made.
Anything around here? Ooh.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
What's up here? We'll be coming right back down, but... Oh, nice. Nice little shortcut. Alright. There's gotta be some loot around here somewhere. Thank you. Finding a lot of cargo. Not nearly as many weapons as I figured we'd find down here. The mold is dotted with glandular tentacles that ooze slime. Sick people who are still alive but can no longer walk are the mold's favorite choice of hosts to grow on and suck the last of life's juices from them? Oh, God. Can we put him out of his misery? Nothing. Oh, some more sick people. Ooh. Yeah, thank you, Abelard. Gonna need to talk to him. And we're gonna need to talk to them.
What do we have here?
Here? Okay.
This could be an opportunity.
Spinner of blood webs. I'm no heretic, and yet I'm begging you for death. Can't you make an exception for a tormented soul? Well, I can't touch anything. Can't talk to anybody.
I do what I must.
Oh, Jesus. I am surprised you didn't... Never mind.
An offering of blood. Just as I was...
Oh, he did kill him. Oh, crap. I wasn't paying attention to that at all. That poor man. Well, he was asking for it.
Just as I planned.
What's this? Martyr's Bone Charm. If worn by a death cult assassin, when the wearer gains a stack of blood blessed, they also gain plus 10 toughness for 2 rounds. Crimson Oblivion. Okay. Whenever the wearer kills an enemy, the enemy explodes in a fountain of blood. The cells nearby are covered in blood as if affected by blood vial. Crimson Intoxicants. Okay, so we found a couple of clothes and some blood. What the hell is wrong with me now? I have a suspicious rash? When did this happen? This bastard got me sick? Or is it because I stepped on this man? We need to get out of here.
Keep your wits about you.
I am getting more and more debuffs the longer we stay in this blighted shithole. The specimens before you must be the most repellent inhabitants of in the compartment. They are covered in sores and bald patches, glistening with pus, and the stench of unwashed bodies brings a tear to your eye. One of them glowers at you and grunts, "What you want?" "For what crime did you kill this man?" "For the crime of wealth. That dead bastard had rations and fuel cells. We'll trade them for porridge." "What are you, mutants? Invalids?" "Mold eaters. Outcasts. Folk who have no place even among the lowest of the low. Some were born that way. Some were driven out to keep them from spreading the contagion. The foreman won't let us near the vat. The enforcers try to shoot us on sight, as if it's our fault that we were born in a terrible place. We are worms in the rotten belly of this ship, fodder for disease." The outcast licks his lips, and you see a tongue studded with small, underdeveloped teeth. This is no disease, but an obvious mutation. The longer you stare at the man, the more deviations from the human form you detect. Wretches such as this, disfigured by genetic abnormalities and disease, are the perfect breeding ground for true corruption. "I am the Lord Captain of this ship. On your knees, insolent scum." The outcasts look at one another and burst into hoarse, gurgling cackles. "The Lord Captain in our shithole, and I'm St. Drusus, and here's my regalia." The man exposes an armpit riddled with boils. "Gracious Emperor, why are we talking to these horrible people?" "I fear, Lady Cassia, that these and many other questions will be left unanswered. Even meeting wretched heretics such as this brings me joy. Wiping out even a drop of corruption is still a worthy deed." You detect a note of hysteria in the vagrant's laughter. The fingers of many are convulsingly trembling. There is something in the fearless way they look about you, an indifference to death, too strange and unnatural. "You're sentenced to death for committing murder on my ship?" The mutant bares the black stumps that are his teeth. "We'll gut you and trade what you have on you, you pile of scran. Hey, outcasts, come on up if you want to share in the spoils." Oh, good. It's been a good little while since we've had a fight. So,
I won't compromise my principles.
we got one person there, and we got a bunch of people over here. I'll probably go there. I want Abelard where Cassia is. So Cassia, you can go. Let's have you go there. Abelard can go there. Adira can go here. Yeah, this works for me. Oh, they're all going for Cabela? Oh, Jesus. These little bastards hit a little bit harder than I was expecting them to. Can you hit these guys? You can. Let's have you go up and gun these people down, because they have done literally nothing to us. Yeah, might as well do this.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Gun them down.
Doubt is for the weak. It's why I was chosen.
Again.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
These heretics are quite a little bit stronger than I first thought they'd be.
As the Emperor commands, I am.
Oh, shit. Alright. Cabela's coming up, at the very least.
Chaos guides me. I serve the ruined
Oh, that's not good. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with this. On you.
I shall not fail. As on
And then blade dance.
my blade whispers your name.
And then jumpy jump.
Trust me.
Eat shit.
No pleasure.
Alright, I think you're good. Take him out. And then let's see. Yeah, we need Abelard to get in there immediately.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay, we can get right there.
Victory is imminent.
And do this. And now it's time for the rest of my team to actually do something. So, is there a leader anywhere? I'll just put it on you.
Who if not me?
And then I'll go right there and activate this.
Taking calculated risk is in my second nature.
And
It's
this.
as good as done.
Alright. So who are we shoosting at? Let's go for the double.
I'll make
Yes! Yes, I actually got the double. But that's all we're going to be able to do for now. Well, first things first, let's shock the shit out of you.
What of course. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
And then we'll put this on Abelard.
Anything else?
And might as well put that back on you.
Was it you? Or
Alright, we're good with Adira. Now for Abelard. Let's go right there. And swing.
My duty.
Alright.
At your beck and call.
Now, if any of you guys try to get out of there, I'm going to be able to punch you.
I will not die in dishonor.
How did you heal? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'll go right there and activate
I will bathe
this.
this battlefield in righteous fury.
I'll do it.
Come on. Yeah, we did a little bit of damage. Go ahead and reload.
Doubt is for the weak.
There's a lot more people in here than I thought there was.
Death to non-believers.
Crush the feeble.
Okay, so Cabela is going to have to go right there. Oh, I can go right there and then do like the big puncture thing. Yeah, this one. Get him, Cabela.
Death is a blessing.
And then heal yourself up.
Though I gave thee my blood and my pain, thou hast ordained that I shall.
Ooh, we got another. Well, eat shit.
Come, the other side awaits.
If I may,
Damn you. Get him, Abelard.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Take care of you. Can I not walk? Yeah, no, I wasted that. Damn.
At your beck and call.
Then we got 2 more swings on you.
Indeed.
That's 1
Sure have.
and
At
2.
your beck and call. I will do my duty.
There we go. All right. On to the next. Cassia. Give Argenta voice of
If you
command.
insist, Lord Captain.
And then, yeah.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Let's see. Damn. Oh, we can do these guys.
Faith without deed.
Yeah, there we go. No, I don't want to test that just yet. We'll go running over here, make sure we're out of everybody's
The
way.
navigator is coming.
And then we put this on you.
I'll see to it personally. I'll
Go
make
with
it
this. And
happen. It's as good as
that's 1 down.
inevitable.
God damn, there are so many dudes in here. I was not expecting this to be an actual fight. Yeah, might as well make the no-no meter go up a little bit. Here. Okay. Alright. That's a good spot. We'll go there. And we will electrocute you.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
And then might as well give this to you.
On it.
So I'm gonna go right here. And then I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Victory is imminent. One fewer target.
And then we're gonna go punch him in the face. And roar in his. There we go. Alright.
Aim for the heart next time.
Oh god, I really don't like that shitty ass cloud.
As the Emperor commands,
We should be able to hit these guys. Yeah, eat shit.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it.
Come on. Yeah, we get a free shot too.
As the Emperor commands.
There we go. Yeah, we're still gonna have to deal with him.
Out of my way.
Let's go right here. Actually, we can go right there and poke him.
As honor ordains. I shall not fail.
Yeah, there we go.
Brings me no pleasure.
Yeah, let's jump right there.
Death is a blessing.
Alright. That's 2 down. I really don't like this fart cloud. So Cassia, you are going to have to kill this guy.
I am a navigator.
There we go. Popped him like a water balloon. And we are back to full health. Let's loot all of these corpses. Anything good? At the end of the wearer's turn, they gain temporary wounds equal to the amount of collision damage inflicted by the wearer this turn. What is collision damage? Maybe melee attacks or something? Anything else to loot around here? Oh. Got plenty to loot. Might as well grab all of this crap. There we go. The mold is dotted with glandular tentacles and that ooze slime. Sick people who are still alive but can no longer walk. Oh yeah, okay, so we've read that already. Alright. Well, let's head over here.
I always get the job
This
done.
man is suffering from a severe but curable disease. 1 vial of medicine administered in the early stages would have saved him. Oh, poor guy. Well, he's not going to need that anymore. No one finds the courage to approach the bodies of these outcasts, their rotting flesh and cartilage bearing the marks of void disease. Ugh. Anything else we can loot before we talk to this lady? Yes, there is. Thank you.
Let us not dawdle.
Why are you guys hanging out in the plague area of the ship? Sedina the Outcast. A figure in decaying tatters is rocking to and fro, muttering indistinctly in several different voices, occasionally breaking into hoarse laughter. As you come closer, she freezes and turns slowly to look at you. An ugly, rusted mask covers her face. Are you here to take Zedna to the other side? No. No, no, no. You're just wandering around in the dark, looking for the light, but it's nowhere to be found. Do you really not see it? Who are you? Old Zedna. Zedna the Outcast. Zedna the Mad. Zedna the Disaster. Zedna the Curse. Zedna the Spurned. Zedna Mother of Dragons. My God. The accolades on this woman. The woman hugs her arms to her chest and starts cackling loudly. Broken chains clink at her emaciated wrists and neck. A ghost of the past, a shadow of the present, only the Undying One knows. He alone. Why are you wearing chains and a mask? You haven't escaped from the enforcers, have you? Ah, these gifts. They are. The chains clink to announce Zedna's approach, for others to hear. She slides her disease-darkened palm down the rough, rusted metal of her mask. They hide, fearful of becoming like Zedna, afraid of losing face. What is this repulsive place? Do you live here? The woman scratches her neck nervously. You note her deformed fingers, ravaged by some unknown disease. Here where the unfortunate meet their undeath. Here a dumping ground for the bodies of those the undying one rejects. Here where pestilence dwells, Zedna welcomes them all, talks to their ghosts. Here where Zedna lives? Yes, that sounds right. You talk to ghosts. You can't hear them. Zedna points somewhere off to the side, laughs, then stops herself sharply. They don't like it when people come here. Lord Captain, this woman is clearly ill in both spirit and body. Best to let her be. Her colors are all mixed, smudged, poised to reveal a pure shade of madness, and yet scarlet threads separate these trembling patches, preventing her from losing herself. There is a blood symbol next to you. I have seen such marks before. Is this another part of the song of trailing blood? Zedna burst into hysterical laughter. Oh yes, the song. Here, listen, listen. She wandered an eternity in dark, yet was consoled. Web foretold. Undying one's blood secrets glowed. A light to guide her faithful fold. But threads must end, and so the spider did that which was owed, her life and death to ship bestowed. The final test. This time they want you to make a sacrifice. If one were to interpret this entire mystical search as a repetition of the saint's journey, then the logical conclusion is that you are supposed to sacrifice yourself to merge with the blood that has drenched the flagship from bow to stern. And you'll see if you learn to see. Look into the darkness. Look. What is she, a skaven? Peer into the darkness. I cannot fathom what I am meant to see here. You peer into the darkness and are gradually able to make out the outlines of objects hidden in the shadows. Rotting corpses, rough walls, the twitching death throes of infected people left here to die. You see no light in this place, only more darkness and despair. You don't see it, do you? You don't see? Zedna shakes her head frantically and starts tearing off her rags. Strips of her decaying flesh peel off along with them. You will not see until you become like Zedna, the flesh and the blood of the ship. How do I become the flagship's blood? Oh, Zedna will show you, and you'll see the true light. Come now. Alright, looks like... Oh, alright. Well,
I always have a backup.
Let's see how this goes. Alright. Well, if the half-crazed, barely alive, tissue-papered skin old woman could do it, then so can we, gang. The rotating blades promise nothing but a senseless and brutal death. Slipping past them would require some unreasonably precise calculations or blind luck. While listening to the air currents for a moment, you think you hear Zedna's whisper prayer rising from the depths of the shaft. I've had it with this madness and with your riddles. I'm not going to risk my life just for the sake of finding some temple. I could jump, 100% chance. Pray to the Emperor. I put my life in thy hands, for I believe truly that thou wilt protect. The words come easily, and all of your doubt fades away. Somehow you know with certainty that your life will not end here. For the Emperor! Woohoo! Alright. We finally made it. The Temple of the Bloodspun Web. Death cultists are sacred executioners who worship the Emperor through slaughter and bloodshed. Their grim faith and chilling rituals instill a superstitious dread in ordinary people. Oh, it's just me. I was the only one who came down here? Oh, nice. We got rid of our trauma. Awesome. So much for permanent. The death cultist bows his head reverently.
Is there money to be made?
What's over here? Vizier? Yeah, I'm not taking a 50-50 chance when there's loot to be had. So, this would get me over here, which I think I could get just from going around. Hello? Daemon Lemedicus, the Undying One, has whispered that you would honor the Temple of Death with a visit. We are ready to serve you. Do you guys have any loot? The Undying One is death, the Undying One is duty. Is there loot on here? Yes! Okay, well, guess we're doing it then. We already screwed up one skill check last episode. Why not screw up another one here? Time to fail. Yeah, there we go. Alright, who's ready to watch me faceplant 50 feet into the slums?
Failure is just a temporary setback.
Oh, God. Alright. Let's try this again. Sorry about this, but I've already walked past too much loot for today. I'm not letting this one go. It's a 50-50 chance, so let's flip that coin.
That's how it's done.
There we go. There you go, old man. Ooh, more than just loot. Oh, God. There are large holes in the compartment ceiling. The spinners have dismantled the bulkheads to expand their temple even higher. Alright, just a bunch of cargo, but at the same time, it's all gonna come in handy here pretty soon.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Do you guys have anything interesting to say? Bows his head. No, I can't reach that one. Alright. Let's head on over here and see what lies in store. Ooh. Piece of candy. Yes, please. I think that might have actually had more in it than the one that I had to pass a check for. Oh, God. It's getting a little bit rough to try and see where I'm going. What's this? Tangles of improvised bridges constructed from beams and flooring stretch ever higher, not unlike a web. The temple is growing, as if it were a living organism.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, so they want us to go down again. Ooh. Piece of candy. Thank you. You got anything interesting? No. Of course you don't. That's fine. Alright. Oh. I think we finally made it to the bottom. I'm getting a sinking suspicion that they didn't make Theodora do all this shit. Hello?
What a peculiar thing.
Ooh. They put loot right at the bottom of the stairs for me. Thank you. What's this over here? Hello? Okay. Let's go walking over here. There's Cabela.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
What's this? Cold stone sarcophagi serve as the death cultist beds. The bones of their deceased comrades are the bedding? Oh my god. The edgiest of edgelords. Okay, so still no sign of the vizier. Lots of blood. Lots of unnamed cultists. The third spinner. Vizier. Adira. Oh, they all came down. Was there a goddamn elevator? Excuse me? How come I was the only one who had to jump? Is there any loot? Not seeing anything. Alright, well, I want to go and talk to Cabela first.
Let us not dawdle.
Might as well save over this.
I won't let it define me.
God damn it. Maybe I've cursed myself just a little bit with the name of the save file. And that's alright. It's 75% chance I should be able to get it this time. But all of this is new, so I really don't want to walk by anything. Come on.
Failure is just a temporary setback.
Oh, fuck off. It's 75%. You're telling me I hit a quarter 2 times in a row? I'll try 2 more times, but I really do not want to waste this entire episode on one skill check.
Success is the
There
only
we go.
outcome I
The
accept.
smoke tickles your nostrils, making you slightly dizzy. Such substances are known to induce visions or hallucinations. Alright, so they're putting drugs
Is
in
there
the
money to be
incense.
made?
I can't talk to Cabela. I can't talk to any of my people. I can talk to you, and you. Alright, well, let's talk to the most important one last? Nope, first. A frail old man, gray beard tinged with blood, folds his wrinkled hands in a ritual gesture. His body is covered in scars, some old, some fresh. His eyes are sewn tightly shut. His mouth is cleft at both corners, making his jaw seem eerily snake-like. And the Lord of the Ark walked the paths of unlife in the footsteps of the web's very first spinner. And the servants of death bowed before him, for the Daemon is the giver of life. The old man goes still, his head turned to the side. He nods toward the temple's muffled silence. Yes, yes, truth like a stream pours from your lips. We welcome him as the tenants demand. Your hues are almost as pale as the gray of your beard. But what is this? A scarlet whirlwind shines through the faded colors. A servant of death who sees beyond the threshold. A spider who spins a cocoon at the end of his thread. Adira shakes her head and clutches her temples. Sorry about that. It just came over me. I didn't say anything too weird, did I? A thin blade appears in the old man's trembling hands. Although his arms are stiff and look like they can barely bend, in the next instant the dynasty's symbol is etched on his forehead, dripping blood. With a brief motion, he flicks the blood off his blade, and several drops land on your face. The blood-spun web welcomes its new lord. I am the Vizier. For many years we have waited, and now you are here. We have waited, whispers echo his words from the shadows. What do you mean you have waited for many years? It was not so long ago that I made the acquaintance with this cult. Yeah, but Theodora couldn't be bothered to come down here. As I delved into my divinations from the flesh and blood of the departed ones, I turned to a relic most ancient and priceless. It is his tarot, inherited by the cult of the matriarch Spider, who spun the first thread. One of the readings I did back when I still had the strength to leave the temple and usher souls on their final journey. That was when, in the intricate tangle of destiny, I glimpsed our meeting, and when we would meet, alas, was not revealed to me. So we waited, year after year, and now the hour has come. Why is it you invited me here? Death whispered your name and commanded us to honor you with a sacred ritual, but only inside the temple can the spinners perform it. The Vizier is suddenly distracted by someone invisible and nods toward an empty space. Yes, we are glad he has reached this place. We are glad to serve. That's a little worrying. So you just walked my companions in here the normal way while I was forced to take that jump? The spinners guided them along a different trail. You had to take the step, for only you were meant to become the flagship's blood domin. There was no reason to test the faith of those who follow you, for this burden was for their lord to bear. Vizier, is that some sort of title? It is the name we give to the first spinner, and the one who has learnt the wisdom of the tenets of the web in order to lead others. I may have a duty to instruct and spin bloody threads, but in all other ways, I am as much his servant as yours, as anyone else in this temple. How did you manage to erect an entire temple in the middle of the ship without anyone noticing? Followers of the cult once inhabited the tunnels between the bay's bulkheads until the threads of fate were tangled and a daemon of ages past gave us this compartment. We set ourselves to building spacious halls where the shadows, the images of him, and the spinners themselves would whisper of death. And thus the temple that you see began to change with the succession of viziers and the cult's generations. We are building it slowly, but surely. No. I have walked the path of the matriarch Spider. What now? The song of trailing blood tells of a path fraught with trials. By accepting it and setting out on that path, you pass the first one, the trial of resolve. For not everyone is prepared to shun their fear and doubt and embark on a search for the unknown, a search for death. The trial of compassion was the second one. You passed it when you put yourself, albeit briefly, in the service of another soul, a man suffering from burns. For the choice between life and death is to be made only by those willing to take responsibility for the pain of another. The third was the trial of justice, in assuming the role of judge for an apostate of our faith You declared your right to influence the balance of life and death that the errant soul had upset. And the fourth was the trial of duty, for duty always leads to death. We are prepared to render our duty to the undying one, fearless and accepting of our purpose, which is to serve him. You too have proven yourself prepared, and the 4 trials have brought you here. So it seems those tests were a lot harder to fail than I originally thought. The path I have walked has helped me understand myself better. For the tenets teach us that the lesson learned is in it of itself the supreme reward for one who is open to self-discovery. The vizier's sewn-shut eyes seem to peer into your face, studying it. Then he turns away and speaks into empty space again. Peace, my brother. The time has almost come. Who is it you talk to all the time? The vizier turns his head as if looking around the temple. I see echoes of those who came before us and those who were with us, but ever since crossed over to the other side, my brothers and sisters raised by the cult, I hear them from beyond their deaths. They share their wisdom. I heed them. The other spinners they hear not, for that burden is mine to bear. I see your eyes are sewn shut. Are you blind, or is that another of the cult's rituals? I was sighted for much of my life, until a disciple of mine violated the tenets, and I realized just how blind I had been. A lesson, but a bitter one. To look with one's eyes alone is to be easily fooled, but the heart cannot be lied to. Such is the truth, and such was my choice. I sealed my eyelids with a gaze of true sight. Now I see more and better. So this conversation is another test, I imagine? A smile graces the vizier's bluish lips. The tenets command us to be prepared for all trials, corporeal and spiritual alike. Are you prepared, Domin Lemedicus? His mouth closes, but you can still hear his whisper. A prickling sensation in your face is making you increasingly anxious. You raise a hand to your cheek only to realize you can't feel it. You look at your palm and see a few smudged drops of blood from the vizier's blade. Oh no, those incense drugs are kicking in. A strange, serene calm envelops your body. Your fatigue subsides and you seem to float in the air, seeing things you had not noticed before. The shadows in the corners taking on shape and color. The subdued lumen light playing on the cultist's bone. Masks. Are they really masks? Their tall, lean, empty-eyed wearers might as well be dead people. A chill runs down your spine. I'm gonna look around the temple. I'm curious. One moment, the walls of Death's sanctum grow infinitely wide. The next, they are so narrow as to make it hard to breathe. The floor dances under your feet, and the undying Emperor's statue seems to shake its head threateningly, as if to look down upon you. What is the meaning of this? Your heart is beating slowly, your breathing has become deeper, and your thoughts are muddled. You seem to be under the influence of a potent stimulant. And what happens now? That is for you to tell me. You look at the vizier, and his trembling frame seems small and insignificant. A single step is all it would take to crush him, but the visions are starting to wear off, and now the old man towers over you. The keen gaze of his sealed eyes is studying your every movement, waiting for a response. Now you are going to initiate me as a servant of death. A servant of death, hiss the echoing whispers from the temple, and the vizier bows his head reverently. You have become blood
You have become the blood of the flagship. Now you will become one of his faithful servants. We may not name you a spinner, for a spinner's thread demands the forsaking of one's previous life. But the blood-spun web will still accept you. The tenants allow it, but only for a Daemon who has followed the trailing blood until the end.
Ooh. I know we're running a little bit long, but I gotta see how this goes. We can talk to everybody else next time. Into the blood waterfall. The Blunderfall. Oh, god damn. Look at that. That is awesome. Upon the ritual platform, at the Undying Emperor's feet, under the keen gaze of his dark, empty eye sockets, you feel completely insignificant. Surprisingly, the thick blood pouring from his hands onto your brow, chest, and shoulders is still warm. Bowed before his image, the Vizier assumes the ceremonial postures with incredible ease. His withered body moving swiftly and soundlessly, you are slowly plunged into darkness to the sound of ritual chants and swooshing blades. Amidst the noise of splashing blood, the cultist whispers. You hear the words, "Death has spoken your name, Daemon Lemedicus. Death accepts you. Offer a prayer to the Undying Emperor." Each word consecrated to him echoes in your temples and chest. Your veins become hot and your blood turns to liquid flame. You have no fear in you. A whisper seems to come from above, from the Emperor's lips of stone.
I see you.
Could the lingering intoxication still be playing tricks on your mind? A strange rash you developed in the freight line's pestilence pit grows pale and scabs over. A healing grace descends upon you. Awesome! Both of the buffs are gone now. The debuffs are gone now. The Vizier's voice grows suddenly thunderous and snaps you out of your reflections.
Death has accepted you, Daemon Lemedicus. Now for all of time you are the Blood Warden, and the Undying One's most vulnerable servant.
Blood Warden, eh? Very flattering. I will add it to my other titles. It felt as if the God Emperor was watching me.
To many he comes during their time of service, in images of blood and whispers from the shadows. But remember that those are mere visions, for the true death will not come for you until your time, and it will take your soul gently in its bony hands.
Blood Warden, very flattering. I'll add it to the list of my other titles.
Now that you are part of the blood-spun web, remember henceforth to beware of vanity, for it leaves gaping rents in the armor of our souls.
So the ritual is complete?
The ritual is complete, but you are not.
The Vizier gestures for one of the cultists who is carefully holding a strange garment to come closer.
For years, we have maintained fealty to the Domini. We have collected sacred symbols and relics. You are the first in 3 generations of lord and ladies to grace this sanctum, and the first of them all to be initiated so. We are grateful. We are uplifted in spirit. Hear our exaltation, and accept this gift of a vestment sewn from the bones of his faithful with the threads of death.
What's this? Is it armor? It is! Oh my god. Plus 10% dodge if the wearer is not in cover. Strength bonus and wounds. Ooh. The cultist whispers prayers to the Undying One as they help you change your clothes and regain your faculties. Awesome. We got some new clothes. and we've got a whole lot of people to try and talk to. But we have gone past that time of the hour. So I am going to have to end it here for today. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming along with me. Might as well put this on. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming along with me. I hope you all have had a wonderful day. And until I see you next time, have fun and stay safe out there.